morning, students. After understanding the meaning of accounting, now we will go to the basic accounting term. When we will do the actual accounting, which is the numerical section, and at that time we will feel some problem because at that time some basic accounting terms will be used. So we should know what are the basic accounting terms before starting the numerical section. Okay, so it is the first basic term which is used in the accounting. When we do the accounting, these accounting terms will be used. So we should understand very thoroughly and very clearly. The first term is business transaction. This word will be used again and again. At that time, we should know what is the meaning of business transaction. A business transaction is an economic activity. Whenever we talk about business transaction, at that time, money involvement should be there. All the terms will be used in the monetary form. At that time, all the transactions which are economic term and affects the financial position, affect the financial position of our business entity. Clear? The next important thing, this we should understand the examples of business transactions. First of all, we should understand, as in any shop, if we sold goods, this will be called business transactions because we are selling the goods to customer and we are receiving the money. Money involvement is there. Okay, and we are selling the goods for profit, and this is our business, so it will be called our business transaction. In the same way, goods purchased, amount received, amount paid, all these types of the transactions will be called business transactions. Now we will see event. What is event? What is the meaning of event in accounting? An event is the result of transactions. This is not that event such as any celebration, any scandal. These are not the events, because we are not doing the sociology, we are doing the accounting. So it should be very clear what is the meaning of event. Literary meaning is other, but this is an accounting term. So what is the meaning of event in accountancy, we should understand. An event is the result of transaction. Whatever the transaction has been done, after that, what is the result? For example, the result will be seen at the end of the year. What is the position of stock of your shop? You have purchased some goods, you have sold some goods. It means stock is directly affected. Now, what is the position of the stock in your shop at the end of the year? This will be called event. And what is cash? Cash in hand and cash at bank. What the money you have deposited in the bank and you have done many transactions through bank. At that time, what is the remaining balance of bank, and that will be called cash at bank. And whatever the cash you have at your shop, that will be the cash in hand. So what is the position of your cash in hand and cash at bank? This will be event. And what is the capital? We will understand capital in detail. But these are the events of your business. Okay? Now we will see account. What is account? Account refers to a summarized record. When we understand the meaning of accounting, the process of accounting, at that time we see a point which was classified. When there are different types of transactions are there and all the transactions are recorded in the book which is called journal. After that we classify all the transactions. At that time account is prepared. Okay, and all the transactions will be prepared. Relevant transactions of particular head. There is a head. Suppose I have given you the example. There were different types of purchase, and sale. And we collect all the purchase at one place. When we collect all the purchase at one place, we will give one heading to that all the transactions, those all types of transactions, and we will give the one head and which is called purchase account. When we collect all the sales at one place, the main heading will be of that sales account. In this way we prepare different accounts. Okay, and this account is prepared in T shape. You can see here, this is T, and this type of account is prepared. This will be column for the amount which will be written. In the same way, amount will be written here, and here we will write particulars, and here we will write amount. Here we will write again particular, and here amount. In this way, one account has two sides. One is debit side, and we will write DR for debit, and one side, other side is credit side, so we will write in short CR, and here we will write DR. We will learn in detail what is the DR means debit, what is CR means credit, and why we write here debit and why we write here credit in account, and what is the meaning of these debit and credits. We will learn in detail further. Okay, but we can understand the three terms here: business transactions, event, and account. Now we will see some other accounting terms. Now we will see the next point. Next basic accounting term is capital. It will also be used when we do the accounting. What is capital? First of all, we should understand, when we start a business, when we are going to start a business, at that time we invest some money. Money is very needed to start the business. Without money we cannot think for the business. What the money you are going to use at the time of business when you are going to start. If you are using some furniture, it is also a part of capital, but this will be called asset, but asset will also be a part of capital. How? Now we will see. amount invested by owner. Who is the owner who is going to start the business, and he is using the money which is called invested by owner in the firm, in any business, is known as capital. This is called capital. From money from which you are going to start the business, that is called capital. It is the amount with the help. This is the amount with the help of which goods and assets are purchased. Why money is needed? Because when we will start a business, there should be some goods for selling. From where that goods will come? We will purchase or manufacture. Okay, so money will be needed there, and we make some furniture for our shop, for our business. Other type of asset is we need machinery, we need building. At that time money is required. So this money will be called at the time of starting the business is capital. And other names are also of this capital. Capital is known by owner's equity. It is also the other name of capital, and net worth will also be called capital. Now students, here you are seeing two formulas. Capital plus liability is equal to asset. This formula you will learn. What the capital is invested in the business and what are the liabilities of the business. What is the meaning of liability? You are seeing a new term here. We will discuss in detail this liability. Okay? But you will learn this formula here. Capital is equal to assets minus liability. These are the two formulas, and after some time we will do the chapter number 6. At that time these formula will be required to solve the numerical problem. Okay, so you will learn here only, and I am explaining each and every basic accounting term today. So I think you have understood what is the capital. Now we will see the next point, which is drawings. There are two words. One word is drawing and one word is drawings. Drawing is a work of art, painting. This is not here because S is used here, and this S will always be, students always make mistakes. They never use S in drawing, and at that time drawings will become drawing. So make it very clear, this is not drawing, this is drawings. What is drawings now? We will see the money or goods withdrawn from business. Withdrawn from business for personal use is known as drawings. Now let me explain. If you are running a shop and you withdraw some money from your shop for your personal use, whatever the money you withdrawn from your shop for your own use, for your personal use, means you are not using that money for the activity of business. Okay, businessman is other and business is other. We will learn in detail what is the concept of business and businessman. Okay, here you should understand, if you are withdrawing the money from the chest of your shop, at that time that money will be called drawings, because you are not using that money for business, you are using that money for your own. Okay, and if are using some goods from the shop, but you are not dropping the money in the, you are not purchasing the goods, you are not dropping the money in the chest of your cash box of your shop. It means the goods has been taken by you, but money is not deposited in the shop. Suppose if you sell that goods, at that time money is received by the customers in the shop. Means simple formula is, whenever your goods is gone, money will come. Now you are using the goods of your shop, but money is not coming into the shop. Okay, so at this time it doesn't matter money or goods, but money or goods you are using, owner is using for the personal use, it will be called drawing. I think it has been very clear to you. Now, sometime before when we were discussing the point number 4, capital, at that time I was using the term liability. Now, we will understand what is liability in the business, in the account. Liabilities are the obligations. These are the obligations, or what is obligation? Or the debts. Obligation or debts are the liabilities that an enterprise, that an businessman has to pay. He will have to pay because he has purchased goods, but not in cash, but he purchased good as credit, in credit. If he purchased goods in credit, it means he will have to pay the money after some time. He is not paying right now, but he will pay after some time. So it will be called liability, and this liability will be for the firm after some time in the future. So it is not very easy to understand. Only credit purchase is not liability. Suppose you have taken the loan and you will have to pay the loan amount and the interest amount, interest on loan amount. If the amount or interest on amount is due to you means on the firm, it will be liability. What is liability? I think you have understood, but you should also learn this formula. Liabilities is equal to assets minus capital. This formula has been derived from here. This is not a new formula. This formula has been derived from here. Liabilities is equal to assets minus capital. Okay. Now, this is the basic understanding of liability, but we will understand liability in detail, because liability is of two types: internal liabilities and external liabilities. What are the internal liabilities? What are the external liabilities? We will learn in the next video. I think you have understood the 7 basic terms of accounting. Thank you for today.